The way of tea and its culture came about through the efforts of the wealthy urban class to imbue refinement and sophistication into their daily lives. Whereas burning firewood was once the crux of a modest lifestyle, aspirational urbanites began to meticulously select charcoal for roasting, obtaining sawthorn oak and going to great lengths in pursuit of the perfect way to boil water for sadol. Installing custom-made hearths, they designed iron kettles and crafted various types of charcoal for both function and fashion. First, any residual charcoal dust is carefully rinsed off to prevent the charcoal from bursting open when lit. Water also diffuses oxygen into the charcoal, which will ensure that it burns better. When dry, the pieces of charcoal are carefully arranged in the sumitori for ease of use. Similarly, the ash is deliberately rendered into a certain form so that the charcoal can be neatly arranged on top. The next task is to carefully filter the water to be used in the tea ceremony. Much like the kitchen in a busy restaurant, the mizuya is a bustling space adjacent to the tea ceremony room where utensils are washed and prepared. Here, a great deal of work goes on behind the scenes. Various ceremonial utensils need to be soaked in water, forming an integral part of preparations not visible to guests. Ash is required for lighting the charcoal. The ash used in a tea ceremony is made by burning kunugi, a precious wood which only produces a small amount of ash. This ash can be easily moulded into various forms, and a tea master must be well versed in how to shape the ash in order to make the charcoal burn well. Now for the final procedures before commencing the tea ceremony. Charcoal pieces in various shapes are arranged to ensure that the fire burns consistently. Every time, the tatami floor mats are painstakingly wiped down in preparation for the arrival of the guests. The tea is strained through a cloth, and the matcha powder is manually filtered to smooth out any clumps. This ensures that guests are served with matcha that is absolutely brimming with flavour. Preparations are almost complete for receiving the guests, who by this point have made their way through the dewy ground and will soon enter the tea room. To serve them with nice warm tea, hot water is poured into each teacup and a cloth is placed on top. All hands are on deck in the mizuya, the preparation room adjoining where the matcha will be served. It is now time to designate who will brew the tea, pour the water, stir the tea with the bamboo whisk, and who will carry in the tea and rinse the teacups. These important roles are carefully assigned to ensure a smooth and seamless experience for the guests. The utmost care must be exercised when washing the delicate teacups, as each one is a work of art and often irreplaceable. Extinguishing the candles is the final act, marking the end of the tea ceremony.